Hi everyone, this is Gloria with stampwithgloria.com. Today I'm going to show you a little alternative that you can do with the paper pumpkin kit for November. Remember, I've been doing alternative videos for a while now, and I just want to show you how much fun these videos can be if you kind of think about them in a different way. Of course, Stampin' Up! Always has the most brilliant ideas themselves. This is a gift card holder, which I thought was brilliant, especially for me this year. My kids are all gone. Well, they're so far away that they can't come back, and because of COVID, there's kind of restrictions there, but my daughter and her family are in the UK. My son, he's due with a new baby in January, and so they're in Virginia and they can't travel. And my other daughter, she'll probably be working time and a half because she works in the medical field, so she'll probably pick up some extra shifts. So I won't be seeing my kids for Christmas, but this paper pumpkin kit this month in November I thought was really brilliant because it's a gift card holder and it's just so easy to put together. You get the little gingerbread houses, you put it together, you stamp it the way you like. Let me show you some of the stamps. Here's the stamps. Oops, I see that I didn't quite get Happy Holidays stamped there. That's okay though. But here's the stamps that are in the set. Remember, these stamps are always exclusive and they're limited edition, so they run 1 month out of the year and that's it. And so if you want exclusive stamp sets and some fun projects to do, Paper Pumpkin is what you need to get every month. And it's a minimal. I mean, it costs 2 lattes basically. It's 24 bucks. I mean, it's so cheap for you to get every month, and it's so easy. Just go to my website, stampwithgloria.com, and there's an icon that says Join Paper Pumpkin. Looks just like the icon at the beginning of the video. And so go there, click on that, and then pick how many months you want to receive Paper Pumpkin and start creating every month. It's just a nice little diversion to have. But like I said, these are the stamp sets that are in the November Paper Pumpkin. They come with some really great embellishments, little candy embellishments. They come with the, I gotta stop saying I can hear me say it all the time. They come with the little houses just like this, okay? And then they come, I think that's about it. Oh, no, I lied. It's not it. They also come with the fronts of the houses or the backs or whatever you want them to be. But they look like this. So there's plain ones, and then there's printed ones that are really pretty. They got gumdrops on it. And then they punch out. They have little punches that punch out on the top. So really fun to have. I saw a card online that used the gingerbread house here, and then this little punch out of the door, they made a fence. So very creative. But anyway, I want to show you what I made, and I'm going to show you a little origami box. I love origami. I have been doing it for years, and every time I see something easy, I feel like it's easy, but maybe you won't agree with me. But we're gonna do some origami today, and we're gonna make, let me show it to you, this little candy box. Let me tip it up a little bit. There you go. So let me put the trees up. So actually the trees would pop up, but so it's a little candy box. So I actually used those little envelopes and made a little base for the inside that the box sits on and that you can tuck candy into, and then I just tied a bow, and then inside of this little box are my caramels. On the back side I put another house, or you could leave it blank. You can do lots of different things, but I just wanted to show you how cute this is, right? Super cute, super cute. Okay. A picture of this will be on my website, stampwithgloria.com, so you can go there to see it. But we're going to make this right now. So the problem that I have with these little cutouts here is that, first of all, we got to make them into 4. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and then 3, 4. But then what's going to happen, there's going to be no bottom to this house. All right. So let's just kind of start with that. So I've already stamped a couple of these and put on our tear and tape, which is double-sided. Just going to pull that right off. And then we're going to stick 2 of them together to form a square house, a square box house. So here we go. Put that on there like this. And see, you can just kind of line it up with the dots there. Perfect. Now it's lined up. Then I'm just going to crease the edges, or crease the lines here. The crease lines, I guess I'm going to crease. Re-crease them so it's easier to put together. Yes, I know. I've got my Stampin' Up logo here. I have stamped for that. Since some of this stuff is going to some of my customers, I thought that I would put my logo on, wish them a happy holiday. So now we have the box part of it. So here it is. Just show you the different sides. There you go. But we have nothing on the inside to keep the candies from falling through. Okay, so here comes the origami part, and it's really not that hard to do, and you can review the video again to make sure you know how to do it. But we're going to start with a piece of DSP that is 6. Let's put it right on here. I wonder if we'll be able to see it. I need a piece of paper. Here. Well, hot pink is good, right? So let's get a piece of hot pink paper that's not written on. Okay. And let's go. So you need DSP. That is 6.5 by 6.5. Right there. Got it. Okay. So now what are we going to do? We're going to make the base that the candy can be in and that our house can wrap around to make it more stationary. Does that make sense? Okay, let me just step down a second. I dropped my, there we go. I dropped these guys. All right, we got them back now. We're good. All right, so the origami part, and I'm going to go slow, and I'm going to do the whole thing so you can redo this again and again and again. So it's going to be edge to edge first, okay, and then you're going to just crease it. You can use a bone folder if you want. Then you're going to open it up, okay, and then edge to edge again. All right, edge to edge. Next, you're going to go, we'll call it peak. We'll call this a peak. Peak to peak. Just like this well, I have another video coming up, and it's a sneak peek of some of the new mini catalog things that are coming out in January. So you'll have to check out that video. And that video will also be linked on my Stamp with Gloria blog. See how convenient that is? It'll come out with the sneak peek project too. So you'll have to check that out. But so we went peak to peak. A lot of peaks here. Peak to peak, sneak peek. A lot of things going on. So a lot of times it's just, you know, these DSPs just are really busy and you don't know where the middle is. So just mark the middle. If you're not sure, you can just bend it either way and then the middle will show up, okay? So then peak to middle. All right, we're gonna go ring around the rosy. Peak to middle. Okay, so we've done that one, and we're gonna do this one. Okay, and then we're gonna do this one. Peak to middle. You can do it. Peak to middle. And you know, if you've cut your paper like a little wonky, it's not going to be super perfect, but it will still work. Everything will be okay. So peak to middle. All right, all the way around. Okay, then peak to edge. So we're going to go peak to edge, and we're going to do ring around the rosy again. So peak to edge. Look at that. at that, something's happening. Peaked edge and peaked edge. All right, we rocked that out. Okay, now we're gonna flip it over. Okay, now there's a midpoint here. So corners to midpoint. So we're gonna do the corners to the midpoint. Oops. There we go. Oh. Corners to midpoint. Yeah. Corners to midpoint. Here we go. All right. Okay. So now what we're going to do is flip one flap over, just like that. Oops. Flap it over. Then this corner is going to be bent towards the midline again. Okay. And the other corner towards the midline. We've done it. We've done it. Almost. Actually, almost. Then we're going to flip it around, flip that over, and then we'll do that little triangle to midline again, and little triangle to midline. There we go. So we're going to flip this over. Okay, and then what's going to happen? What you're going to do is these little triangles are going to flip out, okay? But then you're going to open up this little box, okay? Then you're gonna find the corner, all right? And these corners you're gonna pinch. Just pinch it all the way up. Pinch, pinch, pinch. There we go. And there's another corner. Pinch it up. And another one. Pinch it up. Okay, so now you've got a base. You have a base for your gingerbread house. Isn't that cool? All right, how are we gonna put the base on? So we've made this little guy, and the 6.5 and the 6.5 fits perfectly around. I know it looks like it's pushing in a little bit, but that's just because I have to put tape on it. So the next thing that you're going to do is you would put the tear and tape, the double-sided tear and tape on around the whole base, and I've already done that with another base. Okay, so we'll just tuck this one all the way. All right, and I've already done it with another base, so we're just gonna peel off all of that sticky tape. I guess I could have done that before, but I guess it's good to see the whole project all at once, right? I'm gonna peel it off. There we go. There we go. So we've peeled it off. Now I put double-sided sticky tape, you can see, on the bottom and on the top of the base. All right. Now remember, my base has double-sided sticky tape on that one end. We're going to just pull that off because it just makes it easier in the end. Okay. So then I'm going to pull this out and then just tuck it right down on that seam. And then we're gonna push it in. So right there, we did it. And then we're gonna go ring around the rosy. Okay. Oops. And you want to keep the house to the bottom part. Oops. Okay, I just did that just a little bit weird there. There. Okay, let's try that again. Oop. Sticky, sticky. There we go. Stick. And push that down. Stick. And around. I don't know why I just don't do this. It's much easier. Okay, let's just do it this way where you can see where your edges are. There we go. There we go. And the last edge along with the close. We want to do the close. And when you do the close, make sure it tucks up right next to it. There we go. All right, we've done the close. So now I'm gonna just go in here and make sure that everything's sticking like it should. And you know, the whole thing with this little origami, part of this is that there's a stable base for the house to rest on, which is kind of cool. And there's also room, you know, like when you put it on a tabletop or something, it'll just sit right on the tabletop like it's supposed to. I'm tucking these down because this is where we're going to put the ribbon. Okay, so we would put the candy in there. So you see I've got the candy right in there just like that, all the caramels, all the love, all the love. Okay, so we've got the house on. Isn't that cute? Okay, I love it, I love it. Then how do we have these cute little trees. Okay, so now, my bad, I used another Christmas tree punch that was discontinued. I'm going to show you the punch that we have that is current in the catalog. This is the Christmas tree punch that is current. Okay, so we're going to use this and some paper, and we're just going to punch out 2 because 2 is what's going to make the Christmas tree on the side of the house. All right, so we've got 2 of them punched out, and then it's really easy. All you do is you take your scissors, all right, and one you're going to cut up fairly high, and I just do a little triangle in the tree. Okay, all right, so we've got that. Now, okay, here's the thing. A lot of people want to make another slit down the other way as long, like that long. You don't need it because all it's going to do is attach to the top of the tree. So your tree slit from the top down is much shorter. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, oops, that's probably too long. Well, let's just cut it there. Okay, so much shorter, see? So then what you're going to do is you're going to slide the 2 together. Okay, oh look, that's just about the right cut. It goes right to the top there. And then your tree, you can, you know, bend it any way that you want it. But then your tree is going to be 3-dimensional. All right, so we've got our 3-dimensional tree. Oops, I should show you this way. Our 3-dimensional tree. So it's ready to be decorated and put on the side of the box. Now, how do we do that? Well, what we're going to do, so I've got one tree. You want to put your ornaments on first. Otherwise, it's just no fun. So you want to do that first, put your ornaments on. So I've done that. And here, just so that you can see, if you put your ornaments on before you cut, here's a tip. You don't want ornaments running right down the middle of your tree if you're going to cut all the way up. This one, actually, I can just cut the top part and we'll be able to miss that rhinestone. Okay, so I'm going to cut the top part like that. But this one, I'm going to go all the way up the middle of the tree. So you don't want any rhinestones in the way. So if you put the rhinestones on before, and I'm telling you, it's a lot easier before you put the tree together, then make sure you've got that little space. Oh, see, now that little guy is in the way. So we're going to just take him off and move him over. Where's my other tool? Let's use this tool. Okay, so this guy was in the way. Let's put him here. Okay. So that was actually a good teaching moment there, so that you know that you can't get them together if there's an ornament in the way. What's going on here? Oh, what is going on here? Oh, I need to make this longer. There we go. Oh, it looks like I need a little more space on this guy here. Being a little too conservative. There we go. Perfect. Now we got our trees. Okay, so what's the next thing? So the next thing is you want to fold the bottom trunks opposite of each other. So see how they're all going opposite? This one's going this way, this one's going that way, that way. Then you're going to take your green glue and just put some glue on the bottom here. I put some in the middle too so it kind of sticks. And then, oh good, you can see a side pretty well there. So I'm gonna just take and tuck my tree down onto the paper, and it'll end up drying, sticking and drying. There we go. Isn't that, oh, here. Isn't that cute? I love it so much. Okay, so we're I don't know. I amuse myself. It's easy to do that. So we're gonna do that with this tree too. There we go. And we'll tuck him down. Oh, we'll hold him for a second. All right. Okay, so now you can see it's drying, but there's my house with my two trees. And then I did make a little mat to put in front of them. I used the Happy Holidays that's in the stamp set. So here's the Happy Holidays. I embossed it on a piece of red. I decided red for Christmas was good if you're gonna have a rug out front. And then I did emboss it with our brick 3D folder, so it would look like a brick path with Happy Holidays on it. Do you love it? Okay, so now we've got this part here. Oh, let me get that on there. Sticky. I forgot to stick that down. And we've got a 2-hole punch. This is a medium size, and I'm just gonna do one punch here. Good. And one punch here. There you go. And then you can take any kind of ribbon, but I think this is the Trim the Tree combo ribbon. There's green and there's this red, but you're just going to thread that through. Okay. And nip that off. And then, of course, your candy will be in here. And then give it a tie. And that's your alternative project. Isn't it cool? I love it so much. I mean, you can get a lot more craftier. You can put a roof on the house or whatever, but I'm just trying to use the stuff that we get out of the kit so that it gives you a different idea of things that you can do with just a little bit of time and effort. Okay, I love it. There you go. So I wanted to show you a picture of Sophie. Remember I told you that I have some kids in the UK? Well, they couldn't take their dog Sophie, and Sophie came before the kids did. So she's the first kid. And in a previous video, I told you how she's so sad. She just sits on a bed all the time and waits for her mom. Well, you'll be happy to know that she has changed where she sits, and now she sits on our back porch waiting for her mom. So poor Sophie, she can't see her mom and dad until January because of COVID and the fact that things are slowed down and the holidays and whatever. So Sophie misses her mom a lot. So I have a friend who has a company that does custom work, like custom labeling for different products, and she did a bandana for Sophie when she gets off the plane for Ashley. And let me show you. This is this is the bandana for Sophie. And my friends business is called Dragon Fart Designs. Yes, I said fart. It's Dragon Fart Designs. You can look it up on the web. She has a web page, but she does a lot of custom work, and it's just so funny. I just can't wait for Ashley to see it. I'm pretty sure Ashley doesn't look at any of my videos, so hopefully she won't see this because I want it to be a surprise for her. But it just made me laugh. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope this paper pumpkin alternative appeals to you. Like I said, it's just a fun little way to get some extra use out of your kit and give some treats to somebody. But it's just really, I just think it's so cool. You can have the two in the front and back. There's my logo. I don't know, I just love it. So anyway, it was just fun to create this, and I hope to see you next time. Like I said before, I am doing videos with sneak peeks that are coming up. Actually, the next video that I'm going to do here is for a new set called Dragonfly Garden, and so you'll have to check that out as soon as I get it up, and I hope you enjoy it. Again, please like and subscribe to my channel. Because I said the word fart in Dragon Fart Designs, I won't make this video kid friendly. I have been making them kid friendly for things for my friends to do with their children, but I probably wouldn't make this one kid friendly. So please subscribe and make remarks, because it'll be open for remarks this time. When we do make it kid friendly, I found out that people can't remark. And it's a sad thing, but I really want kids to do crafting and do art, and you know, it's kind of my way of giving back. So I really want kids to focus on that. So that's why I've made them kid friendly in the past, but I will take that off, and anybody should be able to watch it. So again, remember to go to stampwithgloria.com for any of the products that I've shown today. And subscribe and like me at YouTube. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram under Impressionistic Stamper, Stamp with Gloria, or Gloria Helmbrecht. Thank you, and you have a great day.